Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Your body are too tight.
Hey, it's Anissa from COCO'S TV, and we are here on NYSSA'S Homestead. And today we're going to be doing a little garden tour. If you're new here, hi, my name's Anissa. We do all things homesteading, gardening, homemaking, all in an urban setting with no land, no animals, and all the things that you think you might need to start a homestead. We're doing it here. We're learning together and we're figuring it out, all right? But let's just go ahead and hop right in. We're going to talk about the garden, what's new, what we're gonna go ahead and update, and all the things. Last time we saw the garden, I was just kind of installing everything. There is a few little items in there, and so I'm excited to show you guys. If you're excited, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, and it helps us reach our community of people that we're trying to get out there. And let's go to the patio. But first, let me show you what we got going on inside. Hopefully you guys, I apologize for the lighting. Hopefully you guys you can see. So right now I do have some carrots starting. I know y'all are like, girl, it's gonna be hot, but I'm gonna try to start them inside and just keep them inside and see how that works. We're just doing some experiments with that. So I have some carrots going, and then of course I have my sweet potatoes. We are gonna be doing a sweet potato tower. So I'm excited for that. So we have our slips growing from our potatoes. We have our slips growing their roots in here. And then we have another deal of roots. We have some onions starting. We're going to try to get some chives out of that. So that is what we're doing inside propagation with that. So let's go ahead and head outside on the patio. So this is just kind of an overview of what we have going on right now. Very simple, nothing crazy. We only have a small square footage, but we are going to be adding some stuff, so I'm excited about that. We're just going to kind of go through here. So first we have our aloe vera plant. This is what I use to make my conditioners, skincare, and things of that such. We do need to kind of pluck that off and see what we can use for that. But I'm thinking about getting another one of her because she's just gorgeous. Love her. Then we have our potatoes. So we have the golden potatoes, I believe, in here, and I'm excited. I think we did good this year. I think we're gonna get a harvest. If you haven't seen last year's video, we got like 2 potatoes, so I'm excited. I think that we did it correctly this year, so I'm excited about that. Next we have our green stalk tower. So starting with the first layer, we have the green beans. I believe I have Blue Lake, and I have a purple, hold on, I have Blue Lake and charcoal wax beans, and then I have a purple, what is it called? It's a purple bean basically, and so I'm excited to have that here. They're starting to sprout, so I went ahead and put the trellis on. Next layer we have our peppers. So we have our Italian peppercini, we have our salsa blends, and then we have bell peppers. So it's 2 of each of that brand, or yeah, that brand. And then we have our, push this over, we have some cucumbers. So this would be the cucumber tier here. My theory is that the green beans are going to come in first, and so I'll be able to harvest that, and then I should be able to move the trellis down. But I am ordering another one, so hopefully we'll be good with that. And then next we have summer squash and watermelon on the bottom tier here. So we have our watermelons coming in and some summer squash. And then I'm thinking about getting a pot and doing some zucchini in a pot. I've been seeing that successfully done, so I'm going to attempt to do that. So that's going to be exciting. And then also here, I think I'm going to have like an herb wall. I'm not sure if I want to do it here or on this wall. I'm not sure yet, but we'll kind of see. Next, we have our lemon lavender, and this smells so delicious. This is actually the first year where I'm getting my lavender to sprout. It's just been these, which is beautiful because they smell divine, and I've just been cutting them and drying them and making tea out of it. So now I'm glad that I have the actual flowers coming in to get that lavender effect as well. So I get my lemon lavender here. She's doing beautifully. She's growing, and I love that for her. Next we have our mint. This is just your traditional mint. Here I have been on the lookout for some apple mint and chocolate mint, and so if you know anybody that carries that, please let me know below, because I've been looking for it. But this is the mint, nothing too crazy. I try to keep her trimmed as much as possible, but she survived 2 winters, and she's given us a bountiful harvest, so love that. Now this is my tea garden. This is my pharmacy, okay? So here we have our thyme, oregano, and parsley, and they're just starting to get their little characteristics, because you know, well, as you know, that most of the herbs start to look the same when they're sprouting. So we have the parsley starting to get her shape, and she's doing good. The vision is that everything's gonna kind of flow off to the side, and it's gonna be really pretty here come the summer, so I'm excited for that. Rosemary, she's coming in slowly but surely. She's just starting to grow and do her thing. I love that for her. And then we have our wild bergamot. I've heard that these are really medicinal, so I wanted to try these from seed, and so far so good. They're starting to come up, so I'm excited about that. Next we have our cilantro. She's starting to get the idea. She's hanging over. She's also getting her character, her little characteristics as well. So she's already getting the memo. We're hanging over. We're trying to get the look. And then as well, our lavender hasn't came in yet, but she's usually a late bloomer, so that's fine. Then we have our dill starting to get their characteristics, because at first they were just looking like this little guy here. Hope you guys can see that. So now they're starting to get their little, and this smells beautiful already, so I'm loving that. Next are, this is what I have struggled with, is lemon balm and chamomile from seed. They just always don't turn out well for me. So I'm thinking I might get a starter for lemon balm. Chamomile, she's starting to come in. She's starting to do her part. We're still having cold mornings and nights, so I think that that's kind of helping. In the middle of the day, that humidity is kind of helping the herbs kind of just take off. So she's starting to come up. I love that for her. And then we have our basil. So we have our holy basil and our tulsi, or yeah, we have our tulsi, and then we have our Italian basil. And so I'm excited for that. That's just kind of how it's looking. So yeah. And again, the basil goes crazy. If y'all don't remember my basil plant from last year, it was insane. So this is what we're working with. If you guys have any ideas of what y'all think I should do, I'm thinking about hanging some stuff on here and do like a strawberry garden, and then also from the railing as well. They just put mulch in there, so I'm glad it's looking a little bit better. We're looking like something, and so I'm excited. This is what I was really excited about, because I hear good things about it, and so hopefully we can get a good harvest with this green stalk. And then here I'm thinking about doing the sweet potato tower, because we don't really use this space at all. It's just bare, and I'm like, if I can still have a walkway, I think I'm good. I'm fine, and I can definitely shove more here and then back here. I don't want to overcrowd it, so I'm not too sure. But we also are going to do like a vertical deal, and so I'm excited about that as well. But yes, let's head back inside because it's getting a little windy out here. All right, guys, I hope that gave you some type of inspiration. I hope it encouraged you to just start that garden. I know it's not much now, but once everything just starts taking off and blooming, I just know I'm gonna get a bountiful harvest. I'm blessed to have a home. I'm blessed to have a space to even put a scale garden like this. A lot of people don't even have a patio. A lot of people don't even have a roof over their head. So I'm blessed to have this space. We are going to take advantage of it more as we're into the gardening season. We're gonna just be adding more and harvesting more. So I'm excited to show you guys all the harvest. I'm excited to show you guys a monthly tour. I'm doing this, even though this is a small scale, I'm doing this to kind of keep track of my garden, because I wish I would have did this to the years prior, Jesus, and be able to visually see what I did wrong, what I was kind of working on that year. I do have a planner, but I always don't keep up with that, honestly. And so I'm gonna try to keep up with my planner, and then I am gonna keep up with my planner, and then I am going to do a monthly garden tour. If you guys want to continue seeing these, I do like weekly updates in the garden on my shorts, just to hold you over what's going on. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think I should add. I'm thinking about adding a rug as well, just to kind of like get the ambiance. But I do yoga out here, so I just literally put my yoga mat out there, and that's that. But yeah, if you have any tips, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.